Hello, test. Hello. Hello, test. Hello. Okay, dear Homely members and investors, very nice to see you today. This is MG from Homely Chat. So welcome to my live diagnosis. Today is July 14, and we have to postpone a little bit of our live diagnosis because of the temporary meeting. So very happy to see all of you here. Yeah, I have seen MWSI and Shuren. Yes. Leo, thank you. Okay, nice to see you, Kenny and Maya. Still, okay, so very nice to see you again. Today, as I have shared you before, I have shared you my sharing today. Okay, my sharing today actually is here. This is what I want to share you before our diagnosis today, because sometimes the diagnosis is kind of the last step. Okay, we need to know the whole things before we do our trading. Means that we need to do some preparations, know about the whole market, right? Actually, the current market, if have a long-term outlook, is just like this. If from long term, it's like the epidemic is still chronic, means it lasts for long term. It's not kind of a short term. So many countries cannot, considered as a short term case or short term epidemic. Okay, we'll plan it for long term, because from their regularities of their case situation in different countries, especially in China, because China is their country who have the epidemic earlier stage, right? So all the countries is still the economies is still influenced by this epidemic, so it's kind of a chronic, and the economy will not recover in very short term. Okay. So this is for long-term outlook. So means that you can also need to prepare for your own business or your own things which is influenced by the epidemic. And the recent signs, or we can say the recent appearance is that every country have built confidence in the stock market, and to kind of to prevent the political tumor. Okay, tumor. The most classic one is the U.S. The U.S. re-election is November the 3rd. So it's very important. And also Trump is preparing, okay, to still driving the market to give confidence to all the people in the US to say that, okay, he can support, okay, he can remain the good market in the share market, right? The good share market. So every country also include the Malaysia also, right? Because we know that Malaysia also have some is not so stable, okay, in this political one. So the prime minister or their policy side will prevent the political turmoil by build the confidence in the stock market. Okay, we will not extend about this one. And also for your operation points, because as the investor, this is what's most important things for us. Okay, so the word, okay, to see the US, okay, if the operational points and the US to see the stock market. So actually we need to take a look about the stock market. If you are Homely member, you know that we always, the first principle of Homely investment philosophy is index first, stock next. So means that the index, you need to check the KLCI and same time the Dow Jones, because it will influence not only Malaysian market but also other countries stock market. So the word to see, and but in the US stock market, we know that you have a lot of massive debt, okay, massive debts to be paid in the future, but how they can afford of this and how long can the market can remain stable is kind of a question. Okay, it's kind of a question. So this is what we want to share you in advance before our diagnosis today. And later we will start our diagnosis soon. Okay, we will diagnosis our share soon. So the important thing is that actually for us, we cannot change anything, okay, instead of following the market and then do some change by following the changeable situation, changeable economy, right? So for some advice or some reference for all the investors is that just avoid following others and trade blindly, okay, and the trade blindly, that is very dangerous, okay, that is very dangerous. And also you need to know yourself and also recognize yourself and also understand the market calmly, okay, and then trade calmly. Don't miss but this market of course have opportunities, but they got some standard and some principles, okay, and we need to play within this limit. But if you are kind of relative new in the stock market, you can, and you also don't want to miss the opportunity, actually you can follow an educational platform which is a company that can actually teach you the way how to make money in the share market. That is the stable way, not only now, but in the future, right? So actually Homely is kind of a platform to offer this training system and also got powerful software, right? Powerful software as tool. Okay, this is the first sharing I want to talk with you. And okay, before our diagnosis today, this is a disclaimer. So this video is purely for study and discussion. So any direct or indirect losses suffered by a result of reliance of this video shall not be responsible. Okay, we can take a look about the Dow Jones actually. Okay, Dow Jones. Oh, a member asked if can share this video to your friends. Of course, you're very welcome to share this video to your stock friends because it's for public, okay, members and public. Okay, we can have a look about the Dow Jones first. DOW. Okay, Dow Jones or Nasdaq. If you trade the technology shares, of course, you need to check the Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq. This is Dow Jones, and we know yesterday the price actually have a very big upper shadow. Okay, the upper shadow is this one. This shadow you see, because the US the Dow Jones fall back in the end of the when it almost closed the market. Okay, when almost the market closed, so it fall back. Also because of the financial report is very bad, and as how to say, as you can predict that it's not good, but also influenced by the market for short term. And the second important thing is that the coronavirus case is still increasing, okay, in the US especially, still keep spiking the new cases. So actually not so good. And the Nasdaq, we can also take a look. Okay, this is the Nasdaq. Also a very big negative candle with minus 2%. Okay, minus 2% influenced by this one. So you can see Dow Jones also the profitable chips is a slightly decrease, right? Slightly decrease. How to say? This one Dow Jones still remain okay for short term. Actually, still kind of for arrangements. Okay, but if you are your individual shares, also need to be careful. Like Tesla, right? Like Tesla, we can also take a look. Tesla, okay, Tesla also a big in candle with 3% drop, right? With 3% also fall back, okay, in the end of the market close. So this is the one, and still in kind of uh, this market haven't break up this island reversal pattern, right? Still below this one, so still the same. Okay, but we can see that later if this pattern break out, okay, for example, you just draw a line, and after this pattern, you will choose a direction, either breakout or breakdown, right? If it didn't break out, okay, you will go to this support, and then to see if it can get support. If get support, then you will go up again. Okay, this is for technical analysis. Then how about the KLCI? We can take a look about the KLCI today. If KLCI also drop just now, okay, just drop now, and this morning okay, and this morning with the bank with the sector, the healthcare is still very strong, right? Still very strong. So this morning actually also have main members, how many members have gained some profits from their top glove from their glove sectors. For example, this Care Plus quite strong today. Okay, quite strong. Now it's 26% already. And yeah, some members also submit the portfolio and they make small money. I mean, they do short term, they make money already. So we can see, sorry, not this one. Which one? Okay, so this member sent me this morning. Actually, he buy very early. He sent me around 10 o'clock at the price 1.48, and you can see now the price is already increased again 185. 189, okay, almost 27% one day only. Okay, this is for short term. If for longer term, of course, you can can earn more. And another one, another member also trade short term, also this one, 70%. Okay, a little bit slower, but still can make money. And till now also got more So 2000 plus for short term actually okay, right? So if do longer terms before the members have this Supermax and is Warren. Okay, this Supermax, okay, 69% also for middle short term 3 days. Okay, 3 days. But this Warren actually he only got 2 days. Okay, only got 2 days, so it's quite fast. And you know that Warren is increased a lot without almost without limit, and it's quite cheap, right? Quite cheap. The only thing you need to be careful is that the Warren have the time deadline. You need to check. Okay, when you were finished and how's the trend, you can also check. For example, we can just talk a little bit about this one, 93. Not this one. Okay, so but this one, yeah, 12%. Okay, not bad, right? 12%, but you have it before, right? Before already. And also you can just double clicked, okay, with their bankers more than 75%. Now is 94%. Today, the bankers, okay, this red institutional chips is increasing, okay, compared to before. Here, slightly decreased, but today increase again. And this one. This one also 20% already, and also because the percentage of the bankers chips is more higher, right? More higher. Okay, more higher. No sound. Have some. Okay. This is one. Okay, so now we do the diagnosis now. The first one, Kelly. Okay, Kelly 0195. 0195. Okay, so this one is kind of for Bina set. It's quite inactive. It's not so active. You said the price is 395, so you do short term, right? And actually, when we see here, actually it's kind of sideways. So if sideways is like no trend, so sometimes you need to wait when this sideways finished and it's break out in upward. Otherwise, it kind of waste of time, right? Kind of a waste of time. So even you buy today is kind of sideways, and with the bankers only 20%, so not strong one, of course. But you may say that it's kind of a safe because it stands above the white line. White line is the boundary of the bullish and the bearish one. But actually, there is not enough momentum because the bankers not enough, so kind of sideways. And I think if you use the trend expert, there is also no buy point. Because I see your price is 395, so I guess you just bought today or yesterday. But actually, these 2 days or this few days don't have buy point actually, because you can see if you call out the trend expert, it's kind of their chief line. Okay, the chief line is flat, so it means no trend. So it's kind of sideways. If you really want to do, you can go to the tick chart. Okay, go to tick chart to do intraday, no problem. For example, you buy here because the green bar turns to red bar is a buy point. You buy here with the price 38, and you sell here because the ladder turns from red ladder to green ladder. So 39. Okay, 1 cent. Okay, 1 cent from here to there, 1 cent only. 1 hour, I think, on less than 1 hour. Okay, but actually, if you want to do intraday, this is not so big capital gain, all right? Not so big capital gain. Okay, we can also take a look about other glove shares, because still got a lot of investors want to check. And recently I have few members, new members, they join Homely Software, they join Homely membership because they want to check or their glove one, okay, glove shares when to sell. So it's also very good because they want to be safeguarded and don't want to be get stuck again, or just can take their profit, yeah, in time, not like this. Okay. The SHAH. Oh, sorry, the name from Investor Sean. You want to check the Care Plus? Actually, just now we already checked the Care Plus. So the Care Plus is quite strong, right? Quite strong, and also 28% now is still very safe. The bankers also increase. Actually, just now I shared two cases. So for members, actually they use the BBD to find the buy point. You can see green buttons to red buttons, green bar. Okay, it's a buy point, quite good, and it's already break up the previous high. But of course, one day cannot be very surely, but it's also very good sign, right? Because it reached the breakout, reached the previous high. So lately, if we still can stand above, then it's very good. Means that their big funds start to move to the how to say to another wave of the glove shares, because before is in Supermax, Top Glove, that one, right? And Hatalaga, all of these four shares is break up the previous high already. So you see this Supermax today only 8% compared to 28%. Of course, you can see the bankers kind of flowing out to other gloves shares, right? Care Plus is the one, and also Comfort also is another one. You can see Comfort also have 23% already. Similar pattern of Care Plus. So means that the big funds start to switch to other glove stocks. Okay, to other stocks which is in the small shares. Okay, small shares, holding shares. And we can see, and Top Glove only 2%. Okay, 2%, very is increased, but kind of the moment is kind of not enough. But of course, the bankers just remain here. Okay, so after you compare to this one, their Comfort and the Heart and Care Plus actually is kind of strong, and it's very good chance for you to do short term. Huh? Yeah, Vinos asked, how did the client manage to catch the Care Plus to trade today? How did he filter to get that? Yeah, because you see, I just said here is have a buy point here. The red bar turns to green bar, right? This is a buy point. So actually, he also sent me. He sent me the diagnosis. This memo already sent me the diagnosis way, and I also checked for him already. Okay, it's very good. Okay, next one. Yongtai. Okay, Yongtai is not so strong. And before we have talked about this one, it's kind of a potential pattern of dark bomb, but actually it didn't break out the fourth line of the homely rainbow. So that's why if you're short term, I think you already have the sell point in 6-minute chart with the trend expert. You see this day. This day is Monday, 3 o'clock. You have sold already if you do short term. But if you do long term or medium long term, I can share you. You check in the daily chart and you can see the half price of this big positive candle is a stop loss. So the price is around 1.3. Okay, now the price is this is 1.2, the stop loss, and now the price is 1.35. So if it didn't break down, still safe for medium term or medium long term. Okay, but short term you take profit already. Yeah. So this is the pattern, and this share is still safe if it just stand above the white line. Still safe because why? The bankers haven't gone. You see, right? Slightly down, but still have still got 76%. Okay, got 76%. This is a young tire from Mr. V North. Okay, and the legs. Okay, legs. Oh, I just shared already. This Top Glove. This one. Yes, Top Glove. I just now shared. I shared already. So now is correction. I think short term have your sell point. So if we take a look about the trend expert in 6-minute chart, okay, no sell point. But you can see the trend expert is very thin. So means that the momentum in uptrend is not enough. Okay, not enough. So this one, but haven't turned to green yet. So short term, later it turned to green. Actually, short term traders, okay, you can go come out already. But if a medium long term, we can take a look about the daily chart. Still red color, no big problem. Okay. And this is the legs, and from MacWing. You send me a lot of shares, but without the entry price. Okay. Asia. Okay, Asia. We can also take a look about we can use the rainbow to take. Rainbow is still below the white line, so also recently Asia don't have no good news, right? So it's quite weak, and you can see the bankers also keep decreasing But I guess you are mid long term or you are kind of a value investor, right? Because if you do short term, you will not choose him because it's quite weak, and the bankers now decreased to 4%. Of course, it's not strong. I'm not saying this company is not good. I mean that for the current market, there's no good chance for you to trade because still very weak. Why not to choose stronger one like the glove one or the technology one, right? Because it's still in the trend. Okay, we take a look about this comment here. We have many comments left here. Miss 1 3298 hexa. Okay, so this one, first one, this one is quite safe, right? It's still safe. Still safe. And I don't know your entry point, or you say you intend to buy. Okay, you said you intend to buy. And if we use, okay, BBD have buy point already today, right? BBD, you can see already turned to green color. I make it bigger. Today, yesterday have buy point, right? The first green bar is the first buy point. But if you, I don't know, you short term or medium long term, and here today, daily chart today also have buy point. When the green bar turns to red bar, also have buy point. Okay, but maybe you say that their banker chips is around 20%. So you can do short term, no problem. You can do short term. And we can also see a lot of yellow chips means speculator. So this share is kind of active sideways. Okay, sideways chance means that you better go to the 6-minute chart and use trend expert. You can buy here, later you turn to green, then you sell. Here you sell and then you buy back, right? Here is your buy point like this. Okay, here now. Chong, okay, Chong 7114. 7114, 34. Okay, it's 34. And this share is, if from longer term, we can see that is still a lot of uh, bankers here. And I guess you choose this share because of the dark bond, right? But today is the open high, but it fall back. Okay, fall back. So if you bought 34 cents, 34 cents is today, right? Is today. And I think if for short term, there is also got sell point, okay, to cut loss, because not every dark bond will success, right? So you need to set your what? Set your stop loss. Otherwise, right, cannot say no 100% things. And focus technology share very fully controlled by the bankers with around 96%. And today also got by point. Okay, today also got by point. If you go to 6-minute chart, 6-minute chart, actually before have buy point already, and today still keep holding. Okay, still keep holding. You have it or not? But we know that this share before have some news, okay, happened this day with the big negative candle. So this negative, this bad news, okay, influence the price, but you know it's a strong share. And at that day, I also diagnosed this share. I said that the short-term news will not influence the trend, only correction. So most of the bankers will use the bad news to wash up the shares to shake out the retailers. So actually, I don't know if you buy back or not, but for me, I already buy back because that day I also sold and then buy back later because I still think the technology have chance to do medium term. I more on the medium term. Okay. Maya 7215. Okay, you have you have this one or not? I don't know. But this one is kind of trend is kind of okay, and we can see the trend no problem. But you need to get the right rhythm because it's kind of active, kind of volatile, this share, kind of volatile. And we can see recently still have bankers around 68%, and still have some previous resistance here, so be careful. And if you have this one, still can hold because no sell point with the trend expert. Okay, no sell point. But if you don't have this one, you need to wait. The next buy point means the next first red candle. Okay. And intend to buy, you say. Oh, another share. Okay, we check another glove one. Okay, still Gilbert. This one. Oh, this one also spikes high. Okay, it's similar as K plus, right? Also, the bank is increasing. You see, very good. Of course, the trend is also uptrend and also higher low, so quite good. And today also have buy point in short term and the medium long term. This is daily chart. Daily chart. If you see 6-minute chart, okay, this the buy point is yesterday 10 a.m. Okay, yesterday 10 a.m. have buy point. You can also buy when the bar break after chief line. Okay, this is yesterday 12 o'clock. So congratulations if you have this one already, but I don't know if you have it or not. Okay, so choose another one who sent to my WhatsApp. Of course, if you don't know how to diagnose it, you can send me your your code number, shares code number, and the entry price to 011 1652792. This is the faster diagnosis way. Send your code number to 011 1652792. Okay. And we choose another one to diagnosis from who? From Lim. From Lim B. Ho, Mr. Lim. 5027. Kim Lo. Okay, this one, your enterprise is 1.22. 1.22. Quite inactive this year, actually. You can see it's not so active. You will call out the rainbow. We can see it's just break out the white line. It's can considered as safe. But this one, the turnover rate is 0.01. It's quite inactive. And with the bankers, 48%, less than 50%, so cannot say strong. But the pattern maybe you think is good because it's already above the one, but the momentum is not enough. And your entry price is 1.22, around here. So maybe recently your entry. Yeah, as I said it's not so strong. If from longer term, okay, longer term is still okay. And I also guess you do long term, right? If we just draw a line here, this is a quarterly chart. Quarterly chart we draw a line is just break out and they go back. Lead to break out. If it didn't break out, it may be drop. But so far the long-term bankers still a lot. Okay, so also to be careful if it didn't break out, maybe another time to fall back. And now it's not so strong. And this is consumer stocks. Consumer stocks before I also said it's kind of a stable but not so strong. Yeah, it's kind of a safeguarded. And I remember you asked me some questions. I can take a look here. Is it? Yeah, your question is it dark horse coming? This is dark horse. Okay, dark bond pattern. But just I said, not every dark horse bond will be successfully. The bankers at least need to increase, right? So it's not so strong. And the red but purple line is still up. Yes. And can still hold or buy again when rebound. Actually, I just said it's not so strong. If you do long term, you don't mind the arrangements. Okay, no problem. Actually, you have other better chance. I mean, more stronger shares. Okay, so this is analyzed for this one. Another one is Busa. Busa is quite strong before, or we also diagnosed this before, right? And we see your entry price. Entry price is 7.6 before, 7.6. 7.6 around here. Okay, around here or here, I don't know. And the yellow and the time black hole at the top. Okay, he said have okay, very good. Have time black hole. Today price up a little bit to sell or just hold. Yeah, this is a turning point signal. Okay, he did very good analysis. That's very good. And of course, if it didn't break out, it's the time to take a profit because you're bought around here, 7.6. Okay, 7.6 around here around here. This candle, right? This candle. And today we can see also didn't break out and slightly down. So actually, if you do short term, of course you can take a profit. Actually, if you do medium long term, also can, how to say, because the bankers is still around 52%, not bad. Okay, not bad. And the point is that this is a quite strong resistance as you said, and you have analysis already. So yeah, also from their signal of their homely uh, indicator, you can see 2 times sell point in 6 minutes. Because last time I also said you use 6 minutes, okay, to take a profit. Do not be too long. Okay, here is the first day is Friday. Last Friday is the first buy sell point. Second sell point is today 11 o'clock. Today 11 o'clock have sell point, and the second sell point haven't hit a new high. Okay, so it's kind of your time to take a profit for short term, middle short term. But if later, like you said, it can break out, you can buy back again, or you can add more, right? Add more. And of course, another thing is that you can say that the half price of this young candle, half price of this young candle is your stop loss. The price is 8.3. Okay, 8.3. We can see now the price is 8.39. Still have 0.09. Okay, to set as your stop loss, but depends on you lah. Okay, so this is my analysis. Okay, and if you want to know the whole operation of the software, of course you can attend our seminar. The seminar we have a previous seminar this tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. We have a course. If you want to know the whole criteria of the homely software and the training course, you can attend this one. Okay, and you just send me your name. Okay, in this 011-1652 and 7962. Okay, just to say, send your name and say you want to attend our class. This is preview class. And also we have some branches in KL and the JB and the Penang. So this is the one. Okay, and next time if you want to diagnose your share, you can send your share code number and the entry price to my WhatsApp. And of course, if you think you can benefit a little bit of my videos today, also you can give me a like and share this video to your stock friend. And okay, your support is very important and very matters for me or for Homely. Okay, so thank you very much for your watching today, and we're gonna see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Yeah, 1 p.m. Okay, as always. Thank you very much, and see you next time.